girlfriend of 5 years is seeking $30 million in a lawsuit because he kicked her out of the house before the terms of their oral agreement was over. And on Monday, she filed a separate complaint requesting to be let out of her non-disclosure agreement. What do you feel about that?
Okay, I feel like that's actually crazy. Because first of all, okay, another little backstory, right? She was working for one of his restaurants. They ended up in a relationship. Okay, cool. You dating Tiger Woods, like that's cool. But I feel like this is a situation where Tiger Woods put her in a better situation. Now that y'all don't agree, now you're trying to file a lawsuit and try to get $30 million out the relationship. When did relationships become so transactional? I feel like everything we hear about nowadays, like people just trying to get money out of it. If that's the point, relationships are traps because everybody is getting messed up by them. And if I were Tiger Woods, like he's got his own, like he's one of the few, very, very, very few athletes that are billionaires. We're not talking millionaire. He's a billionaire. And he probably liked that girl because he really liked that girl. Like she wasn't doing nothing for him. Let's just be for real. So for you to come back, first of all, even signing an NDA for your relationship is already odd, but that's a whole nother conversation. For her to come back and then want millions of dollars out of it, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Be careful fucking with them white girls, man. Gotta be careful. Tiger Woods might be in Get Out.
Can I just say though, that is most of the league. Any athletes, that's kind of what they go for. And it is what it is.
Yo, man, my nigga, I ain't gonna say that. I just said be careful, and I'm not knocking interracial relationships. Just
not
be
at
careful.
all.
Just be careful, my nigga. You out there fucking with them white girls. You got to know what you doing when you fucking with them white girls because they devious. See, and when I say that, I don't mean bad. I think that, you know, what happens is this. It's like white women, black women, they get in your face and they'll be like, fuck you, da-da-da, you ain't shit, da-da-da. They'll be almost be wanting to fight you, you know, Spanish women too, all the women of color, you know what I'm saying? White women do little sneaky things like, they'll come up and whisper you at a dinner and be like, I'm gonna fuck your boss. And that's that. and I don't like your mother, she stinks. It's like, this is the shit that they, you know, if you ever think about it, and I'm not supporting this, I actually seen a comedian say this, you know, black women and women of color, they get into fights with their spouses, if it's a physical altercation. I'm not condoning anything physical between a man and woman outside of sex at all. But white women end up getting killed because they do devious shit. They be like, yo, I gotta kill this bitch. She keeps fucking pestering me, saying wild crazy. She's gonna fuck my friend. She's gonna fuck my boss. She hates me. My mother stinks. They push you to a limit. You ever think about it? Think about it. Go ahead and watch it and see how many women get killed and go missing and all that shit because they push white men to the limit. But that being said, Tiger Woods ain't really done shit as far as golf is concerned since his first baby mother. We talk about Tiger Woods because it's very rare for a black man to run a white person's sport for so long. He hasn't won in years, but he's still the biggest superstar in golf. Can you name another golf player?
No.
Exactly.
He set the pace. Like nobody even tuned into, I don't even tune into golf, but I know Tiger Woods.
White golfers want Tiger Woods to play because it brings, whether he wins or not, it brings notoriety to whatever tournament that they're playing in. And it's beneficial when he's there. When you have a black person in a majority white sport, the black person, if they're good and entertaining and they win, they're gonna make a lot of money. Same thing with the Serena and Venus, the Williams sisters, came and dominated tennis because they're good and they win. That's what matters also, winning. Same thing with Tiger Woods. They come and dominate a predominantly white person's sport. But as far as Tiger Woods, if he wants to win, he need to go find his first baby mother. He ain't won shit since then. She's the good luck charm. After that, you ain't shit. You ain't been winning. These new girls you run around with, your waitresses or whatever, they're not gonna work for you. You still can make a couple dollars because you're Tiger Woods, but you haven't won shit. He's won a couple tournaments, but nothing major. He's won like the Chuck E. Cheese Invitational, shit like that, where the kids are playing mini golf shit with his son. He hasn't won anymore. So to answer your question, I don't really know too much about this girl. You know more than me. If she could get 30 million out of Tiger, more power to her. He's stupid for not making sure she signed, well, she supposedly signed the NDA, but I don't know.
Yes, she did.
I don't know if she's claiming squatters' rights, if she's been living with him, if she could get it. If that, he should have crossed his T's, dotted his I's, and made sure he was safe. If she could get it, get him. You see what the fuck going on out here, Tiger? These niggas with less getting got. Period.
All right.
Get on point. Get on point, my nigga. Word.
It's like
Get on
get
point.
right.
Get on point.
Get right.
Stay on point, my nigga. You got too much money to play these games with these females. Nobody's ever gonna like you for you. Why? Why would they like you for you when you got that much money? They're not, oh, I see something in you. No, they don't. It's too late. Only person you could get is you go out the country and meet somebody named Fufu who don't know who you are. And they really start to genuinely like you because they be like, oh, he's a nice guy. You trying to meet a woman in America and you be like, hey man, I'm telling you what, you're never gonna meet nobody who genuinely fucks with you for you. It's too late. Even if they say they do, they in the back of their brain, you're fucking Tiger Woods with the bread.
Yeah. So your advice to him would be to go back to his first baby mama and try to rekindle that relationship, or just give it up? Because what do you do? Like, what are you supposed to do?
My advice to him is, I don't know if that ship might have sailed. That was a long time ago. All I'm saying is he's never won anything that important since he stopped messing with her. As far as him with relationships, everybody got to sign something. That's just the way it is, to save yourself. Right now, and I don't know how it's working, but, you know, it's a situation with, you know, Beats by Dre, Dr. Dre, $700-800 million was his portion from the headphones. And he's going through a divorce with his wife a couple of years ago. And he made her sign a prenup. But you know, they're breaking up and she's to the point where she's saying, well, they basically made me sign the prenup.
Right. But you signed it.
You signed it.
That's
but, you know,
your fault.
She's
you
doing
signed it.
You know, but see, the thing about that, I didn't really get too much into it, but the way from what I was reading and the due diligence I did do on it is almost like he made me sign it. He had a gun to my head.
Right.
But Dre is known for beating up females.
like you knew what it was.
Like, you know, like these niggas have past history. You know, back to the Michael Irvin situation, like Dre has a past of hitting women. So it's not beyond comprehension that you be like, yo, bitch, sign this fucking thing, this prenup if you want to fuck with me. But then do you get married after that?
Right.
Like,
it
doesn't make sense. But the moral of the story is when you have that much money and you're around people that you're not sure genuinely like you, you gotta sign something. If you really, really like me, and then you would sign it. You know, a lot of females, not even females, if the shoe was on the other foot and the female had the bread and the guy does, I know some females that make guys sign NDAs.
Right.
I know some celebrity females that make guys sign NDAs and not for no money shit. More of us don't put my business shit out there.
Right.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. Wanna be free. Why am I here this woman wanna be free? Hell, I don't wanna see her walk away. I wish somebody told me the rules. Disagreements let her win, and it's cool.